I don't know if you guys are on here, but I am here. I'm a few minutes late. I'm going to go on my computer just to see the chat because sometimes it goes fast. So let me know if you're here. Hey, Drew, how are you? I'm going on to the computer so I can look at the chat. I know I'm a little bit late. Okay, let's see. Let me put it on mute. Okay, there we go. So I have my wrist braces on. I hope you don't mind. But my wrists are hurting a little bit. So these are these big behind braces that I have to wear. So you see, I can't wear these and do my unboxings. I only have to wear these for a couple more days. So, how is everybody? Hey, Crimson and Margie. I don't know if I can go. Let's see who's on here. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Drew, Lisa, Ashley, Stephanie, my dear Addie, Robin, Ruby, Megan, Life of Ryland, how are you? Carla, Sarah, hey Carla, Big Boy Johnny, hey Johnny, how are you? Marsha, Shayna, Shanna, Alyssa, Ashley, Ari, Bia, Damaged Dolly, Crimson, Margie, Andrea, Sarah. There is a lot of you on here. How are you guys doing? Did you guys think I was coming on? I'm never usually that late, but let me tell you what happened. It was like 7:30 and I'm like, shit, I never charged my phone. I was like on 32%, so I want to charge it up a little bit. Okay, I think I've missed your last two live streams. So happy. Oh, I'm so happy too. The last live stream I did, I was over my mom's house and I did a live stream with my grandmother who's 91. I know a lot of you guys seen it. And then towards the end, you seen my mom. She said hi. She's on hospice. So that is that. Your chat is moving really fast. It reminds me of a face. It does. That's why sometimes I look over here. I don't know if I'm buffering. When I look on the computer, it looks like I'm buffering. But that's why sometimes you'll see me go on the computer because it's slower than the phone. So let me know what you guys are up to. This is my first time seeing you. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're here. It's going fast. Let me see if I can catch everything you said. Let's see. This is my first time seeing you in a chat. Usually I'm busy with my daughter, but she is sick. Oh, I hope she feels better. I don't like that. I don't like when kids are sick. Is she like kid or adult? What? Either or. I don't like to see anybody sick. Don't forget, guys, to give me a thumbs up. It feels so funny with these braces on, you know. You got your boxy today, Georgette? I think you told me. I get mine tomorrow. It says it'll be mailed, delivered tomorrow. But I peeked at the spoiler. Now, I never peek at my spoilers. So now, let me know if you guys know. So Boxycharm, I just got it. This was the first time this month. I know some people said last month that they got it, that you'll get an email and it'll let you know if you want to see a spoiler. And I don't normally look at my spoilers, but they asked me and I'm like, okay, let me see what my spoiler is. And so I'm getting the eyelashes in Temperance, I think. And I didn't want the eyelashes. I wanted like the primer. But I'm glad it didn't show everything. So I do know I'm getting lashes. Do you know how do reaction video? What do you mean, like how you like record it and show it playing? Is that what you mean? I got my Boxycharm today and I was so happy. Not really liking the palette, to be honest. I was surprised. Oh God, this feels so funny. I was surprised. Well, not really. I thought that they would send the neutral palette. But I bet you if they sent the neutral palette, a lot of people would complain and say, we're always getting neutral palettes. So I'm sure that's why they sent the colorful one. But I have all of her palettes, except for these two small ones. I have the Cat's Pajamas and the Nudie Patootie. And I do like the formula. I think the formula is great. The Nudie Patootie is very light. So if you're like medium to darker skin, the colors aren't going to show up on you. I do have a video up with swatching my daughter and my husband. So on my skin tone, medium and dark, you can definitely see the ashiness it shows when you are darker complected. But for my skin tone, I think it's a nice palette. But I do like the formula. So have you received your Allure box? No, I have not, but it did ship. Matter of fact, I laugh at myself. I have to hold everything now. I did get the shipping notice today that they sent it. I know I wanted the primer too. I have been so thirsty. So let me explain a few things about my wrist because I've gotten some questions and I want to tell you. So back in 2005, I was in a really bad car accident. It was a head-on collision. Not my fault. Another person ran a stop sign. At the time, I won't get into it too much, but I had two of my kids in the car. At the time, my son was a year old. His birthday is July 19th, and August 8th was the accident. So he wasn't even 13 months old. And my daughter, the one going to college in a few weeks, she was 5. And my son was in a brief coma for 3 days. He broke both his ankles. He was in a car seat. Every time I say that, people say, wasn't he in a car seat? But the impact was, I didn't even get a chance to go to my brakes. It was straight impact. I head-on hit her car in her side, so it was like a T-bone. But she's the one who ran the stop sign. And but the seatbelt that goes into the car seat, that goes behind the car seat and snaps in, broke. It actually snapped. And so him in the car seat went flying in the front. So anyway, from this accident, I have a lot of issues that I'm still dealing with. So in my neck, I have 5 herniated discs. And in my back, I have a lot. I think altogether I have like 11 or 13 herniated discs and everything. So in my left arm, I am left-handed. And I noticed, like, if you can see here, like this my phone here, this other phone, see my cracked screen? I kept dropping everything. And this happened from now about maybe 6 months now. At first, my hand, it was just my left hand was going numb. And I would just drop everything. I would feel, it wasn't pain. I can feel the numbness, and I would drop it. And I thought, because I'm diabetic, I've been diabetic for over 20 years, I thought, oh my God, am I getting that neuropathy in my hands? That's what I first thought. So then maybe a couple months later, my right hand, the same thing was happening. But because I'm left-handed and using my left hand, I noticed my left hand was even worse. So I had to get what you call an EEG, where they do the needles and stuff. And what happened was when they did it in my neck as well as my arm, my C7 disc, it's that pinched nerve that's going down my left arm. So I have both. I have the pinched nerve and I have carpal tunnel on my left. In my right, it's just carpal tunnel. So what they could do is, because they don't go right and do surgery anymore, you got to do like this protocol, right, with these insurances. So they won't do a cortisone shot in my neck because if you're not diabetic, when you do cortisone shots, it can, not saying it will, it can raise your sugar over 500 points. With me being diabetic, and right now my sugar is not being controlled for other things, no doctor will touch it. They will not give me a cortisone shot because, you know, they're scared I'll go into a diabetic coma. Not saying it would happen, but they don't want to take the risk. So they said, how about getting steroids in your wrist? Maybe that will help. Don't ask me why. I had the bright idea that I would do both wrists at the same time. Hold on, I have to get some water. I'll explain why I'm so thirsty. Oh my God, I spit the water. And so I did that. And what happened was, this was Monday. I made a video on Monday. And then right after that, I had my doctor's appointment. Hey, Stephanie, better late than never. If I'm not looking at the chat right now, I do apologize, but I get off track when I'm telling a story. So I have to tell the story because then I'll forget what I'm talking about. So anyway, I had my daughter with me. And when they did the shot in my right hand first, they said it won't hurt, but it will feel like a pressure. But when they did it, it hurt so bad that I can feel my thumb twitching. And I was sitting down and I immediately stood up. And I see my daughter look because I don't like a lot of pain, but I can be very strong when I don't show people like, you know, me being in pain. And I said, that hurt. And as she's putting in the steroids, it was like feeling pressure. It hurt. I didn't realize anything. And she goes, well, it shouldn't hurt. Does it hurt? And I kept saying, yeah, it hurt. And I almost didn't do it on my left hand, but I said, all right, Ann, just do it. So when they did it in my left hand, it didn't hurt as much. It was very bearable, you know, but I wasn't supposed to be using my wrist. So when I got home, I felt my right hand, it felt like it was broke. Like anytime I moved my fingers, my knuckles, everything hurt. And I kept thinking, why? I couldn't open the doorknob, it would hurt. So I'm using my left hand more, right? And because because that wasn't hurting as much. And then the next day, my left hand was hurting. So when I took the Band-Aids off, what they did is, so you have that, I have a really thick vein, the main vein that goes here. When she shot me with the steroid, she shot me in my vein. In my vein. That's why my thumb twitched and I had all that pain. She could have blew my vein. And then this one, she shot near my vein, but it wasn't in my vein. That's why it wasn't hurting as much. So it took a few days. Now, it just feels like it's aggravated, you know, like, so if I do, like, even today, I can wash my face, but I can't, like, squish the washcloth to, like, what do you call it, to, like, get all the water out. I have to ask somebody because it still hurts, but nothing like it did before. And it is so much better. And that's why, like, when you see my makeup, if you watch my Walgreens thing, I was looking, all here was not blended because just holding on to it, put the pressure, hurt. But having said that, the steroid shots raised my sugar. Now, I do take insulin, but I'm just so thirsty. So I have been drinking so much water because I just feel thirsty. So, enough of me complaining. I just want to explain why you're going to see me drinking a lot of water, because it's like I can't, I feel like I have cotton mouth. I feel like I smoked a whole bunch of weed because I can't get my thirst, I can't quench that thirst. Do you have a favorite subscription service? Yes, I do. I love Boxycharm. But anyway, that's why I haven't made any videos. But like I said, I still can't put a lot of pressure. Like, I can hold on to my lip balm, right? I can do this. Matter of fact, this is my favorite lip balm. I got this on my first Slut Box, and it's called Concord. I don't know if you guys can see right here. It might be backwards to you guys. And this is in the scent Banana Pudding, and I love this thing so much. So today I can hold it, but the first and second day I couldn't even, like, take a pen and sign my name, just the pressure. So it's not from the carpal tunnel. I think it was from the shots. But I will say one positive thing, I have not felt any numbing in my fingers. So I am scared to get the surgery because I thought, you know, when you're diabetic, it's so hard to do because you don't heal. But a lot of you guys said that the carpal tunnel surgery works. So if anybody got that, please let me know if it worked for you, if you got the steroid shots. Did you guys have the same reaction? I have type 2 diabetes, neuropathy. See, I'm type 1. But thank God I don't have it. I've been tested because I had to get EEGs in my back, which no doctor will touch me right now either. They want to do the, what is it called? Spinal stimulator. It's like a big thing that they put in your back, like a battery thing. It's like a stimulator that goes in your back, because on my left side, I get a lot of sharp pain in my back. But until my sugar's controlled right now, they won't do anything. Carpal tunnel surgery literally takes 5 minutes. Does it? I'm just scared of, I don't know. I'm a big baby. My uncle's girlfriend is type 1, yeah. I found out when I was 18. Well, I never knew I was type 1. I always thought I was type 2 because I was pregnant. I was pregnant at 18. I had my son when I was 19. And I had my son extremely early, a few months early. And it was because I started dilating early because I was diabetic. And I was too early. You know when they do the sugar test when you're like, what, 7 months? I was too early to do a sugar test, so who would know, right? So I was 20 weeks. I was 5 months pregnant when I started to dilate. I didn't have them at 5 months, but I was on the breathing, shots, all that stuff. But that's how I found out. And I didn't know I was type 1 till a few years ago. I just assumed I was type 2. It's a miracle getting the surgery. Is it? See, I hear good and bad. What palette did you use today? I used the Life's a Drag, the Manny MUA palette. I really do like that palette. I'm watching the Bills game and you, aw. My cousin had surgery and they only make a small cut, so no big scar. Well, that's another thing I'm scared of scarring because my whole body has scars because I don't heal. And so even like if I have a cat scratch me, right? So, you know, usually like a day or two, you'll start scabbing. Mine won't scab to like a week, week and a half, sometimes 2 weeks. And so it can cause infection or I get a scar because it takes so long to heal. But I don't care about scars as long as that carpal tunnel will go away. But hopefully these shots work. But I think the reason why I'm in pain now, it's from the shot, if that makes sense. Thank the Lord that you didn't have your child early. Well, I did have him early. It seems like type 1 is better than type 2. I have the part. My son was early, and it's so funny. I mean, it's not funny, but when I had him, they immediately put him in an incubator, and I didn't even know what he looked like. They were just like, here's your baby, and they put him down, and they rushed him to a main hospital. But he's okay now. I mean, you wouldn't even tell he was premature. You would never even know if you looked at him. So that's great. I thank God every day for that. And he doesn't have any symptoms from being early. But when he was born, his liver wasn't all the way developed. His kidneys weren't. He didn't know how to suck a bottle. So they had to put, do you ever see the tubes that go in your nose down to your stomach so they can feed, tube, you know? But he'll be 23 November, and he's doing great. So I can't complain. But in a way, it's like great that I got pregnant because, I mean, I never knew I was diabetic. What lip product are you wearing? It's gorgeous. I am wearing 95%, I'm always wearing Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I love their formula. And it's a matte lipstick, and then over I have the Fenty lip gloss because I'm into lip gloss now. He is alive. Amen. Amen. You're right. All my kids were born early, but it's so funny. Each kid that I had, they were born later and later. So my daughter was only 6 weeks early, and my youngest son was only a month early, you know? Hey, is Epic Beauty Fail on here? I'm sorry. How are you? I got steroid shots. Let me see. I got steroid shots in both my hips a couple years ago because I had really bad bursitis. I don't know what that is. I honestly didn't tell much of a difference, but that was for... What is that, Jackie? I remember you saying that in a comment. And you got me into Give Me Glow. Isn't it nice? I love glitz. I think I sent you one, right? Didn't I send you like a green one? I love it. I also have another question for you guys about a video that I want to do, but I need your honest opinion if I should do it or not, because I trust you guys so much. But thank goodness not at 5. Yes, that's so true. Not at 5 months. You're right. You're absolutely right. So scary to go through. My nephew-in-law was one. Oh my God. Here's the thing. When I had okay, Jess, I see you now. When I had my son early, now this is the God's honest truth. People don't believe me, unless I show them pictures. My son was 8 pounds, 8 ounces at, what was he? 2 months early? And, he was so big because when you're diabetic, when my son was born, when they tested him, he had sugar in him. But after he peed it all out, he's not diabetic. So you go to the NIC ward, right? And you see all these small babies, right? And you see my son, full size, 8 pounds, 8 ounces. But that's what hurt him because he was so big, but his insides weren't all developed. So they said they'd rather him have been smaller in pounds, but he was just big. They told me if I went full term, he would have been over 12 pounds. Can you imagine? My God. Now, my daughter, who was a twin, which I won't get into that, but I only brought home one baby. She was 9 pounds, 2 ounces. And then my youngest son, who was a month early, was 8 pounds, 13 ounces. So can you imagine having these kids full term? Because then the last month is when they gain most of their weight. And I had them all natural, like no pain medicine, because stupid me, I was like, oh, I can do it. I don't need pain medicine. And then by the time I was like, I need pain medicine, I need an epidural, they were like, no, you're too far dilated. We can't do it. My brother was 10 pounds. Holy crap, Margie. You carried your son for 20. Yeah, I remember, Lisa, you're telling me. My tummy was so big when they cut me open for my C-section. I was full of I had steroid shots in my foot for, okay, not fun. I can imagine, because your foot, there's not a lot of meat there. Oh, God. I now use a little machine. I forgot what it's called. Let me see. It goes so fast. Some that put you into a patch at the end and apply it to where it hurts. So you turn on the machine up or down. Oh, really? I was 11 pounds. Holy crap. I'm surprised my kids were so big, because I was only 6 pounds, 2 ounces, I think. But it was because I'm diabetic why they were so big. I have a friend whose baby was 3 weeks early and almost 14 pounds. Holy shit, Addie. Can you imagine 14 pounds. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. I had small babies. They were under 7 pounds. Yeah. I wanted little babies. I always did. I don't know why. I had my little one 12 weeks early. Oh my goodness. And she was 2 pounds, 5 ounces. And I spent 3 months and then, yep. And she couldn't do anything on her own. Not use the bathroom, breathe. Yes. Well, thank God my son, he could eat and all that. But how is your daughter now? Let me know how she is right now. I had shots in my feet for plantar. I'm sure that hurt. I think I just read that comment. Yeah, they took him early because he was so big. Oh my God, can you imagine? 3 weeks? That baby would be like 20 pounds. Be in the world's Guinness records, right? I would like to see your shopping hauls from anywhere, like Walmart. Do you know why I don't do them, Olivia? I don't know. I know this probably sounds stupid, but I'm going to be honest. I don't like, don't forget, guys, to give me a like. I don't want it to make it seem like I'm bragging, or I feel sorry for people that can't afford it, because if you're not new to my channel, I do explain how I was before I met my husband, and I was living in the projects, low income. I didn't have any money. I was, you know, it was pretty bad. And so I feel bad for the people that can't afford it, and I don't want it to make it seem like, you know, oh, look what I got, you know, but I do know a lot of people like seeing it so they can actually see what the product looks like and is it worth buying. So, I mean, that's where I'm on the fence. So let me know, do you guys like to see hauls, or do you look at it as like, oh, they're bragging? What do you guys think? All my kids, believe it or not, were 7 pounds. Were different, but all of them were 7 pounds, and I had my first 2 all natural. My last 3 boys I got with epidural. God, I wish I got epidural. My son was premature too. I had him at 35 weeks. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, I had my daughter at 34 weeks. And then my youngest was 36 weeks. But if I didn't have him at 35 weeks, I wouldn't have him today. He was turning 3 in a week. Aww. Amen. My husband was under 5 pounds. Now, my brother was 4 pounds, I think. It's just my brother and myself. The machine is a 10. Oh, yes. I've tried that, Nettie, but I don't like, it doesn't help me, the tens unit. But then again, I haven't tried it long enough, so, you know, I am the type, I'll try, I'm like, that don't do shit. You know, instead of trying it, really trying it. Mine was 7 pounds, 1 ounce, came 3 weeks early. So that's a good weight too. So, because the last 3 weeks is when they can like double in weight. So can you imagine if you had them 3 weeks later? They would probably been over 9 pounds. My second youngest child was born with kidney disease. Oh no. You know what's funny, Amanda? I mean, it's not, I always say, you know what's funny? It's not funny, but hold on. My son, my youngest son, who's 14, he has kidney reflux. And I would have never knew he had kidney reflux unless I had my car accident, because when they did a scan. So if you don't, I've never heard of kidney reflux. And and it's only one kidney, thank God. It's in his left kidney. And what that does is, so you know when you drink and you pee, right, and it goes into your kidneys flushes whatever out, goes to your bladder and you pee. With my son, it goes, he drinks it, it goes to his kidneys, it goes to his bladder, then it goes back up to his kidney, back down to his bladder, and he pees. So what happens is, it causes a lot of scarring on that kidney. And usually when they're about a teenager, a lot of times they have to get the kidney removed or transplant. But since there's only one, he can live off of one. And I used to wonder when he was little, he would never go to the bathroom. Like, it would be hours before he had to pee. But when he would have to pee, he'd be like, Mommy, I have to pee. And he would pee himself. And it's because where it would go up, go down, go back up, and go down, so his bladder gets so full, he can't hold it. But he's actually, when they did the last ultrasound, it looked pretty good. There wasn't really hardly any scarring. So that's amazing. That was like, I think last year. My son was almost a month early with 8 pounds. God, 12 ounces. Wow. Oh my God, I am so behind in this chat. Let me get, what was wrong with my phone? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I didn't, see, I start babbling. My son is 2.5 now. He is 40 pounds. All right. I hope you are feeling better today. Just turning in and say, hey. Oh, thanks, Kayla. I am feeling a lot better. I'm still a little sore, but I'm not going to complain because I feel so much better than I did Monday and Tuesday. Holy crap. I was like, ouch, 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 ouch. I had to like get ice and put ice on because my husband was at a meeting. So I couldn't get the ice and like kind of like, because I don't have the refrigerator that has the ice machine. So you know how like ice, the ice trays, you gotta like turn it. I couldn't do it. So I am with my mouth and I'm taking a bag of spinach, I think it was, with my mouth, getting it out and then resting my arms on it. It was horrible. You missed my comment. Oh, what'd you say, Johnny? I'm sorry. Say it again. I am so sorry. I didn't realize I was so behind. I'm new. Oh, good, Grasshopper. I'm glad that you're here. I will marry after. You're getting married? Well, congrats. Thanks, Lisa Smith. I'm super excited about it. I'll be 34. Is it because it's your birthday? I missed the whole thing. Hey, let's review. How are you? Yes, yes, yes. He is 11, about to be 12 now, and he has dilated kidneys that look like little air. Oh no, Amanda. What are they going to do for him? Like, what happens? Any new subscriptions coming up for you? Have you seen the new from somebody else, Krista? I don't know if it was you or not, but somebody else told me about it, and I was looking into it. But for the price, I know it's a novelty, and like, you know, you can put it up for like decoration and stuff, but like you only get 3 eyeshadows and something else for what, like $24? So if you guys don't know, I am going to be moving probably the next month or two. So you should see this friggin' house because I'm like going through everything, and then this kind of thing kind of like set me back. But I'm going to have my own beauty room, so I don't have to do everything in my dining room. So that would be nice, like to put like if I had shelves and make it like decorations. So I am kind of looking into it, but I don't know yet. Well, you are beautiful, and I am happy to see you. Oh, thanks, Kayla. Yes, and it will be my birthday, August 27th. Well, happy birthday. I am Pakistan. I am fine. It's my birthday month. Oh, Nikki, when is your birthday? What day? Happy birthday. I think you said something on your video. I don't remember. Hey, Mimi, how are you? How did you meet your husband? Well, I've said before, so I am a talker, and then I get behind in my comments, so I'll just like cut through it if I can make it a short story. When I was living in apartments, like I said before, I lived in a low-income projects apartment. I'm not ashamed to say it. It's the truth. That's just what happened. I was a single mom. And so right across the street was one of my good friends, and she would always say that she had stepkids and her husband had passed away. And she is 10 or 12 years older than me. I think about 10 years, but her husband was 12 years older than him. So her stepkids were around my age, right? But she never would tell me their names. We just didn't talk about it. So every Friday night, me and my kids, we would go out to eat. And so I have 3 biological. And like one week, one of my kids will pick, the next week another one, you know, and stuff like that. So I don't know if you guys have an Applebee's. So we were going to go to the Applebee's, which is one of my favorite restaurants. So we all get in the car. I didn't even look. I go back up. I'm like, something ain't right. And I had a flat tire. So me being a single mom, and it was in February, and I live in New Jersey, and it was one of the coldest days of the year. I think the wind chill was like negative 13 or 11. It was friggin' cold. So I go over to my friend Joanne's because I know her brother was there. And I'm like, can you please put the donut on my car? And he was like, it's cold. And so I had seen my husband now, Ashanti. And I went to school with him. He actually is a grade ahead of me. He actually was in the same grade as my brother. And then we actually, when I was 18, I started working at Walmart, right? I think that was my second job. And so this is going back 20 years ago. So he worked there at one time. And I said to my friend, I'm like, I didn't know this was your stepson. I mean, what a coincidence, right? And he changed my tire. And I remember it was February 13th because February 14th is Valentine's Day, right? And so he kept taking breaks because it was so cold and he didn't have gloves. And the only gloves I had were like the thin cotton gloves, you know, because I don't like the thick gloves. And we start talking. He was single at the time. I was single, of course. I was single for about 4.5, 5 years. And because it was Valentine's Day, I waited about a week. I played a little hard to get. And we went on a date, and 10 months later, we were married. But how much of a coincidence is that? So I've known him since I was 14 because we went to school and stuff. It's so weird. Here I go behind in my comments again. Just a heads up, I saw that someone got 2 of the same shades in their party animal. Oh, really? I gotta get some more water. Sorry, guys. I have one of these like water coolers right here. I know, isn't that a cute story? I said, you know what? I always felt like this because I kept thinking, God, I'll never find anybody. I have 3 kids. You know, like I was depressed at the time. And I thought, I have 3 kids. I live in low-income apartments. Where am I going to find anybody? I just never thought. And I was by myself for, 4.5 years. And I thought, I'll never find anybody. We were 36 when I got married. So I was in my 30s. And I was real down on myself. At that time, I was more heavier than I am now. I think I was like up to 204 pounds. I was so depressed. And I'm an emotional eater. And it's funny how God puts the right people in your life at the same time. I think when you're looking is when you don't find. But when you're not looking, that's when it happens. So like when you got, what is your age? I'm 42. And so, like if you're by yourself and, some people don't like being alone or you don't think you're going to find anybody, stop looking. And I truly believe that. I believe God will put the right person in your life, but you can't look, Okay, Johnny. Just Ann, can you watch Time Lapse House Building by Justin Henry, please? It's a good video. After the chat, Johnny, put it down in my comment so I can remember to do it because I'll forget. I'll forget in 5 minutes. I was in my 20s when we got married. My 30th wedding anniversary will be, oh my God. That's amazing, Tammy. I met my victim husband through. That's what I want to talk about. So I'm glad you brought that up. I was going to do some get readies with me, and I thought I want to do some story times. Now I gotta ask you guys your honest opinion. Please let me know. It won't hurt my feelings if I should do this. So I was in a very abusive relationship at one time. I mean, when I say abusive, like put in the hospital and different things, I had 13 staples in the back of my head at one time. It was pretty bad. At the last thing, I was literally almost killed. I had a knife to my throat and everything if somebody didn't knock on my door. But what I wanted to ask you is, I want to do a story time of how I got out of my abusive relationship. But the question that I have, would it be too graphic if I showed pictures, like the black and blue marks? Not where like the really bad ones, and I won't do that. But I want to show people like what can happen if he was a great guy. Just okay. Well, I'm glad you said it anyway. It made me remember. To show what can happen if you're in an abusive relationship, because if they hit you the first time, they will continue to hit you. Will it be too much if I put some pictures and show you guys like with the black and blues and stuff like that? Let me know, because I don't know if it would trigger people or people would think it was too graphic. I wouldn't put it in my thumbnail, but what do you guys think? Is that going too far by showing pictures? Might make someone feel a little stronger to see someone get out of that. Well, I thought that too. I want to share my story, but I don't know about the picture part. I'm so sorry, Ann. I definitely don't think it would be too great. Like I said, I won't put like the really bad ones, but just the ones, I mean, even though black and blue are bad, but I have a few that are like pretty bad, but not graphic. Yeah, you should. There could be people in those relationships and scared. Well, that's why I want to do the story. Not to say, oh, poor Ann, because I want to show that you can get out of it. There's absolute. That's how I ended up in the low-income apartments, because I had no choice. I had to get out. Own your story, but put a warning in the title. Like what type of warning? Like trigger graphic pictures? Like what kind of warning should I put up? What do you guys think? I know how you feel. I was stuck with my abuser. He made sure he got me far away from my family. Amen. I'll never make that mistake again. Absolutely. Graphic pics. I would just have a verbal warning before you show. Well, okay, yeah, because you guys know I don't know how to edit, so I can't put the thing. So, warning not for children. Okay. Well, I was already going to put age restricted, and I already talked to my kids about it, so they are fine with it too. I mean, I won't say who it is or anything like that, but I was very worried about the pictures, and Okay, see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I think it's awesome that you want to get that out, raise awareness for domestic violence. I myself have been in serious situation. I had to move from state to state. Yep. Please don't age restrict. I'm 17. That's where I'm at, because here's the thing, and I get that too, because there's a lot of people 15, 16, 17 in an abusive relationship. So do you guys think I should not age restrict it then? Yeah, I don't want to, I don't know, because then so many people have so much to say. Like, some people will say, because I get comments, they'll say, oh, what are you doing this for money? Or you shouldn't put this out there, or you know what I mean? But I want everybody to see it so that you guys can have that maybe a little strength that it is possible to get away. I love your video today. I want that foundation. Oh, you're talking to Epic Beauty Fails. I have a new foundation on. I am wearing that today. Let me show you guys. It's a Tarte foundation, and I got these as a sample. Lisa, did you send me this? Or it's this one here, and they come with the pods like this. So I have that on today to try it out. I like the foundation. I think it's good coverage, but it's not one that lasts all day, because it separates, at least for me. Oh, I want to try it. I do like it. It's great, like if you're going out for like 4 or 5 hours. But let's see. When did I put my makeup on? I think about 11 o'clock this morning. What time is it? It's for my time. It's after 8 o'clock. My computer's fast. It says 8:47. So I had it on for about, 8, 9 hours? I don't know. Math is not my strong point. So, and I never wear my makeup usually longer than 4 or 5 hours. So, it's okay. It's just not my favorite. I don't think you should age restrict it. Abusive relationships. Okay, so I won't age restrict it, and you guys think it's okay to put the pictures. Like I said, I won't put the graphic ones where you see like me in the hospital, blood, all that stuff. But I do want to show like the black and blues, the swelling, the busted lip, to show you like when I say abusive, I'm serious about abusive, and explain how I ended up, why I stayed, how men, they act like they're going to change, I just want to give a little awareness. I want to do that with a lot. See, a lot of things in my life, I ended up because of my own, I have consequences because of my own actions, as far as like my drug use or different things. But I want to like do awareness videos, if that makes sense. I just don't want people to get too upset seeing them pictures, There are always people to talk no matter what you do. Amen. That's true. I think it's going fast. I think it's something people need more awareness of. Okay. Because I did when I first started my YouTube channel, I think my second or third video, I talked about, because I had melanoma, stage 2 melanoma skin cancer I had, and I talked about that. If you guys, you should check that out, because that's something that needs to be awareness for that as well. And I didn't do a lot because I don't know. I need to. I love how real you are. Oh, thank you. Well, you know what? Like I said this before, I started my channel because I was very depressed, and that's why I don't edit my videos either, right? Which there are like, I don't know if you guys know who Puffin's wife is. And that's her name, and her husband's Puffin. And she does, oh my God, I think she's beautiful. I love the way she does makeup. And she edits her videos because she makes them short, and she like does her tutorials. And I love watching people that edits their videos. I have no problem with that. But for me, one, I don't know how. But two, I wanted to make it like we're sitting together, we're friends, and we're drinking a cup of coffee or Pepsi or whatever, and that's how I want my channel to be. So I don't know if it will ever like grow, because I'm not like professional enough, but that's what I want, to make it that we have this connection. That's why I do my live streams every Thursday nights, because I enjoy talking to you guys and getting to know you. I truly do. You don't edit either. I know. But I do want to learn. I have been saying this for how long, guys? And I need to. I want to learn, though, how to throw a picture up. So, like, if I want to talk about a palette, you guys know what I'm talking about. I want to learn how to do stuff like that, but not, like, edit things out. Like, if I'm doing an unboxing and I drop something. Oh, well, I drop it. If I'm stuttering over my words. Oh, well. Because I was watching James Charles, and, I forget the title of it, but he was showing like bloopers. And it took him like 8 hours. If you guys watched that video, let me know. Like 8 hours to do it because he stumbled over his words and everything was cut out. So when you watch these bigger YouTubers, everything looks perfect. But no, they are, and it's like, why do they do that? Because then it makes it like other people get pressure because they feel they have to be up to that part. But you don't. Everybody stutters. Everybody makes mistakes. Do you know what I mean? You were actually one of the biggest influence that led me to start my... Aww. That made me feel so good. Thank you so much, Southern Mom. Okay, Toby said, I mentioned you in one of my new friends. She said she'll check you out and stuff. Oh, good. Thank you, Toby. I get the vibe from you. I like how you do the chats like Girls Coffee Date. Hey, that's what I want. I mean, because listen, YouTube is an outlet for me. You know how like sometimes you guys watch I'm talking about people that aren't creators. And you guys go to videos because you want an outlet. It's the same for me. It's an outlet for me. And so I truly enjoy the connection I have with you guys. Just about everybody on here. Lisa Smith can tell you because we talk sometimes. Well, we talk a lot. But she can tell you that I know just about who everybody is when I see your name. I know who you are. Unless you're new to my channel, I got to get to know you. But I know exactly who you are. There, I use face cleaner that I don't use. You are amazing, and I think you were doing... Oh, thank you, Crystal. Okay, the realness and rawness makes it feel more like friends. And that's what I want. See, that makes me so happy. Thank you, April. Very true in your story, right? Don't I? I know exactly who everybody is. And you know what else I don't understand? Well, I'm going to make another video too, maybe in a week or two, because right now my boxes are coming in. I want to give a lot of shout outs to a lot of you that have channels, that have like smaller channels, because I'm still a small channel. Because I don't think people do that enough. It's like, why? Like a lot of people don't like the competition. They don't like, not everybody, I'm saying some. And I wish when I was smaller people, I had people shop me. I'm not going to say that they didn't. But I also want to, you know, let people know who you are too. Because, I don't know. I just want to do that. So if you guys are here and I don't know you have a channel, when you comment, let me know you have a channel. Let me know, because if you guys are on here, you know that I do watch your videos, right? I might leave a little emoji, but you know that I do watch you. Do you self-tan? No, I don't. I need to. I'm pale, I know. I'm starting my YouTube channel. Any suggestions? I'm sorry, I'm so thirsty. Just be you. Be yourself. When I first started... Go back to my early videos. I think the first one, I started February 2017, and I did my Boxycharm. And I tell this in every video I tell you guys, so you guys are probably like, all right, Ann, we know. But when I did it, first of all, I do my videos on a webcam, okay? I do it on the computer on the webcam. I don't have a camera. Right now, I am doing my live stream on my phone. So I just had the regular camera that's in the computer, right? And I had to do my videos before 3 o'clock because in New Jersey, where my house is this window, it gets like cloudy, right? Well, I'm doing a Boxycharm video. My dog at the time was 5 months old and was under the table trying to get my sock off, because that's what she did. She would always try to get your sock off. And the more you were trying to like kick her, not kick her, but like push her out of the way, she thought it was funny. She'd try even harder. And I mean, oh my God, I cringe. And I was just getting back into makeup. So, oh my God, you should see my makeup back then. And also, so then I had this bright deal. If I did my videos at night, it's okay. I am in my dining room, so I'm on my dining room table. And I had one of them lamps that have, it's like a desk lamp that has the clip. So I would clip it to my table. So I would sit next to it. And when I would do videos with my daughter, she would be on the other side. Well, I didn't know anything about shadows and stuff like that, so my one nostril looked really big, the other one didn't. And I would ask everybody, does the lighting look okay? And everybody's like, oh yeah, that's fine. Oh my God, but that's why I say just, you don't need a good camera. If you have a phone, do it on your phone. You don't need all these lightings like people say. Natural lighting is the best. I got my soft boxes. You don't need I mean, you should have a ring light, but if you don't have the money, I have 2 soft boxes. I think I paid 85, it was 3 of them that I paid $85 at Amazon, but I only used the 2. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need any money to start if you have a phone. Do a video and be yourself. And people will know if you're genuine or not, you know? And learn how to tag. Tagging is the key. And I'll give you an example. I have a good friend, Abby Abadabs, if you don't know who she is, and she does unboxing videos. And let's say she would put a Boxycharm up. We both live, she lives like 30 minutes from me. So we would always get the mail the same time. She would put a video up in 20 minutes, like difference, right? And I would get like maybe 200 views, and she'd get like a few thousand, and I kept thinking, what am I doing wrong? And it was because how I was tagging. I wasn't tagging right. So that is the key. You have to know how to tag. Why are these 1s and 2s and 3s? Probably something Lisa said. What did you say? Follow and support everyone who puts a 1. Oh, Lisa. I went up 15 subs thanks to you and I. Oh, good. I'm so happy. Country Mouse. Do you know what I said Country Mouse 82? Because I didn't realize you changed your name until I went to your video, and then I put it right in my description box. So I apologize that I said Country Mouse 82. But it is Country Mouse 06 now. So I do apologize. But that's good. I'm so happy. Just and box unboxing. What is tagging? Oh, do a bit. Tagging, what is this hair? Like, tagging is when you make a video and you go to upload your video. Before you do that, you have like tags, and you would put tags in the box. Now, when I first started, first of all, I didn't know you had to tag your name, but you always do that last, because I kept thinking when I would put my name up, why isn't any of my videos showing up? So you have to always put your name in there, so YouTube knows who you are. But I would only put, let's say I'm doing Boxycharm. I would put Boxycharm / let's say the month of August, I would put August, Boxycharm, I'd put unboxing, and then Just Dan. That's all I would put. But think of it like this. When you're searching for a video, what do you put in, right? I know a friend that would always would tag and put stay-at-home mom. Well, nobody's looking for stay-at-home mom. And if you're on here and you know, I do apologize. I'm just using this as the first thing that came to my mind. If I put my name Just Ann in there, nobody's searching for Just Ann, right? They want to know what the Boxycharm is. So you would put, I'll give you a better one like my Ipsy. So I will put Ipsy / unboxing / Ipsy glam bag / August Ipsy / August 2008 Ipsy / you know, you put stuff like that you would put in if you're Googling, but you never put your name first, but you always put it last, because nobody's going to, because what YouTube does is, it's a machine now, right? So what it looks at is your thumbnail, your title, and your tags. This is what the machine do, and all of it has to match, right? So in other words, if I say I'm Ipsy unboxing, and then in my tags I'm putting giveaway, the machine doesn't know where to put your video, because you're saying in your title Ipsy unboxing, but you're lying and putting giveaway. Or you're putting, if you're doing an Ipsy, you're putting Allure or Boxycharm in there. Because I used to do that too. I would think, oh, well, maybe if somebody's looking at Boxycharm, they will see my Allure boxing. But then what happens is YouTube don't know what the hell you're doing, so it won't promote your video. So make sure all your tags are only what your video is about, if that makes sense. And remember, put in tags that you would look up if you're searching for a video, if that makes sense too. And it may take a while, but eventually YouTube will get it and will start recommending your videos. But if YouTube doesn't know where to recommend your videos, your videos aren't gonna be recommended. Does that make sense, guys? My sister and I channel is Darla and Cassie. Okay. Hi, and oh, thanks, Layla. I seen something about subscription box. What would be in Just Ann's box? If you don't know, I've said this before, me and my husband are looking into, it won't be for like a while, like a year or two, but I want to start my own subscription box. But I want to do it right, and that's why I get so many too, So it's going to take a long time in the process, but I found out a lot of things about, like we question, like how come certain products don't have boxes in it? Like have a, comes in a box, or like, how come these newer subscription boxes aren't going through the company? And I'll tell you a few answers that I found out. Most companies, they will not work with you unless you have 100,000 and up that you're buying, right? Wholesale. And when you're starting off, you don't have 100,000 subscribers, right? That's why Boxycharm and stuff, if you go watch, Boxycharm has been up for about 4 years. So go back and watch like Kathleen Light's unboxings from Boxycharm 3-4 years ago. Type in Kathleen Light's Boxycharm unboxings and put like 2015, put something like that. And all of Boxycharm was all of these like indie brands that we are getting in the smaller subscriptions. They didn't mess with Tarte and Smashbox. No, they were like beauty creations. That's what it was a lot of, and things like that. And as Boxycharm grew, that's why they're able to work with these companies. So that's why a lot of these companies go through like wholesalers and things like that. Also, it doesn't come with boxes and stuff because it's a weight thing. So if you have a box, it has to be a certain weight or less. So sometimes they have to like take the box out or different things just for that. Also, it costs more. Another thing with Boxycharm. Oh, Mindy, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. If you notice, for instance, we got the LMR palette, right? Well, that was through Gabby, and Gabby works with Boxycharm. But if you go buy the palette, that LMR palette comes with a sleeve. But we didn't get the sleeve in the box. We just got the palette. And that's because it would cost more money to add the sleeve in. If you know what I mean? And so I'm finding out like little questions why we wonder. But like Boxycharm, if you get a Smashbox primer, it doesn't come in the box. Certain lipsticks doesn't come in the box. So even they do it. But I also have a problem with these subscription boxes that are starting out that are going through eBay and different things and are not seeing if it's real and they're fake products. I have a problem with that. So I want my subscription box to be really nice, and so it'll take a while because when I have that out, it's going to be amazing, I talk a lot. I know I talk a lot, guys. But I haven't done videos, and I know it's only been like a few days, but I don't know. I just love talking to you guys. I'm okay with less packaging, but not fake. Amen. I agree. I definitely agree with that. Now, I'll tell you another thing. You guys heard about Try Beauty Box, right? And the problems with the limited edition box. I don't know if you guys heard about that. What happened to my chat on my computer? Let me find out where it is. I must have hit something. Hold on, guys. That's not it. Okay, there we go. Have you guys heard about the drama with the Try Beauty Box? Because I have something to tell you about that. I'd work there too, Storm. And where is Abby from? You said 30 minutes. We're both from New Jersey. I think male men and women hate me. It ends up at my neighbor's and I got delivered to... Oh, no. You guys know my man mom don't like me. You guys know the stories with that. What's the deal with the money at the top? That is when you have a certain amount of subscribers. I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you would have like a chat. It's called Super Chat. And people can donate to your channel to help you with your channel. Because I don't have PayPal and all that kind of stuff. I will never do that. And so it helps me because right now I'm trying to get a camera, or if I want to get a ring light, they just donate to your channel so you can help your channel out, which I think is amazing and I appreciate it so much. And I am from Millville. I know you are. Isn't that weird that you're from the same city I am? I want to know about Tribe. Okay, so you guys know with Tribe, I used to get Tribe. Tribe is every other month, and the owner Billy is from Canada. So I live in the U.S., so she's from a different country. And she started her own subscription box, which I think is amazing. She was like a secretary or something like that, and she wanted to have her own business. And I support women-owned companies. You guys don't know if you've been on my channel for a long time. That's why I love indie brands and women-owned companies and just in general. And so I think it was like she only had 3 boxes out, and then for her birthday month, she wanted to do a limited edition box. Number 1 was the first mistake, because even Boxycharm was up and running for a few years before they did their first limited edition box. Well, having said that she lives in Canada, she did a warehouse that was in Texas. So when you're in Canada, you can't see the things that are in Texas at the warehouse. And it was just a big old mess. One of the Too Faced latex lipsticks was fake. The Tarte palette I think was all damaged because it was sitting in a warehouse. And so she lost a lot of customers because they're thinking, that they're all fake products or whatever, which I totally get. Let me take a swig of my water. So in the limited edition box, there was a mascara from Bobbi Brown that so many people swatched, Abadab swatched, a lot of people swatched, that the mascara was like 3 years old. And when you swatched it, it was so dried out. And then some people didn't get certain things. Some things in the box were things that you couldn't buy. So it was, what do you call it when you can't get it anymore? I can't think of the word. But I never got the limited edition box. I didn't see it. Hey, Abby, I'm speaking of the devil. I'm just talking about you. So anyway, I canceled it because I thought, well, God, if there's a fake product in there and there's a lot of issues going on, I don't want to promote that on my channel, because if you guys know me, like with my Lenny box and different things, I will tell you, and just because, even if I got it for free, I don't give a hell. I don't give a shit about free products. You guys know that. It's all about you guys. So what they did was, I do respect, because it's a 2-month thing. So for, I think it was June's box, first of all, with the limited edition box, because everybody made a big fuss, she gave everybody back their money, which was $54. It was very expensive for that box. And so she gave everybody back their money, and she said there's not going to be a June box. She wanted to get her act together. So the first box coming now is the August box. Well, I got an email because she wanted to send it to me for just this month for a review. And I said yes. I haven't got it yet. It's already shipped, because I believe in second chances. That's what I did with the Lenny box. But then Lenny box was all friggin' fake products, right? Again. And so I am going to unbox it, but I did tell her that I will, because we've been emailing back and forth now, that I will only give honest reviews, and I am going to look everything up. I told her this. I'm going to make sure everything is real. I am going to, you know me, I always email different companies. So like, I know there might be a NARS lipstick. I don't know what I'm getting, either the NARS or the Estee Lauder. Whatever I get, I'm going to email that company and find out how old it is, and just different things. I'm going to do some research. And let you know, because I do believe in second chances. And if everything's okay, she learned her lesson. I do know she said she changed wholesalers. I believe that people should get second chances, Will you do a subscription box of another naughty box, like sex toys or lingerie, something to spice up your marriage? I would love to watch you unbox it. Let me drink some more water. I don't know if I will do it. Now, I did the slut box, and I got one more month. I was going to cancel because I do it for 3 months, but I thought, let me try one more month. And that's not like really risque. I thought it was going to like maybe have a sex toy or whatever. I think the most is like condoms and like oils for down there and different things like that. I don't know if I will do that, only because I know sometimes my kids watch my videos, and I guess I could age restrict it, but I don't know. I don't know if I could, because I'd be laughing. I would feel, I don't, I have that nervous laugh, you know? But if a lot of people want me to do it, I definitely would. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. Do you mean Walmart box, or does Walgreens have now too? Walgreens has, I just put that video out today. Abadaz has her video out. So check it out after the live stream. And I can't believe Walgreens, this is their first subscription box. It's $12. Hey babe, my husband just walked in the door. And I'm so excited. I really like the box for 12 bucks. And I didn't know until Country Mouse 06 was on here and she did a video. I would have never known that they have their box. I think that's amazing. I can't wait for you to have your beauty box for, I know. I was just telling him, babe, that about us looking into the subscription boxes. Yeah. My husband's going to leave. I'm not going to stay on here too much longer now because my husband is driving my stepdaughter to college. She has to be there by what, the 13th? And they're driving. It's a 40-hour trip one way, so it's 80 hours. What's the matter? Oh. And so he'll be gone for, what, about a week, Ashanti? So I want to spend a little time with him. But my baby, she's leaving. She's going to be gone for 4 years. And it's so far away. It's not like she can come home on the weekends. Now, my daughter that you guys have seen, she has to be at her college August 25th. But she's 3 hours away. So that's only a 6-hour round trip. So I can, you know, go visit her or whatever. But, yeah, my stepdaughter, 40 hours one way. Can you get Walgreens? No, you can't get it in the store. You have to get it online. But here's a trick. So with Walgreens, you only get free shipping if you spend $35 or more, right? Why would you do that if the box is only $12? Here's a way around it. So you can pay shipping, that's $5.99, and that's expensive too for a $12 box. But if you have a Walgreens near you, you can order the box and get it shipped to the store, and it's free shipping. Now, if you don't have a Walgreens near you, then unfortunately you do have to pay for that. But they also have a deal now. If you use the Welcome 15 in all caps, if you buy something, you get something else half price. So you can always buy a box and buy 2 boxes and get the other one half price. Or a makeup item and then get it for 50% off. So, let's see. Ordered my box. Good. I think it was pretty good. I think mine came because I had tax. It was like $12.80. I think it's great, and it's quarterly. It's seasonal. So this is a summer box. So I guess the next one will be what, fall, and then the winter, and you know, again, then what, spring, and then you know, summer. And this is the first month. And when I did my video, they were still available. The Walgreens, but I know because you have your sleep makeup, right? That palette alone, I can't think. I have to write it in my descriptions. Some of the things full price, I think 2 of them were full price, or that you can get full price, is $36. The sleep palette alone was the purchase of the box, and it's beautiful. Macy's coming up tomorrow. Oh, thanks. Oh, Macy's box coming up tomorrow. Do you like that box? I saw some of them a while ago. Yeah, I put a spoiler. If you go on my community tab, that I'll put that up tomorrow. I got that box so early. I got that box like a week ago when nobody had it up. But I was in so much pain, I couldn't do the box. I couldn't even put my hair in a ponytail, the pressure. So I didn't want to be like a hot mess. I have to have some kind of coof, you know? But, so I did that today as well. So I did the Walgreens, and then I did the Walmart. That'll come tomorrow. And then my Boxycharm will be in the mail tomorrow. So I'll do that. I think I got a text. Let me make sure. Oh. I thought I was behind on my comments, but when I push up, I'm not. It doesn't go up. Okay, Storm says, Boxycharm is coming tomorrow. Can't wait for, I know. I am so scared that I'm going to miss the email that says, because you'll get your own link. If you go to the Boxycharm, if you put in your email address, you'll be on the list, and then they'll let you know if you're able to get it. But then they'll give you like a certain link, and you have to get it before it sells out. So I'm waiting to see any spoilers. Have you guys noticed any spoilers? Oh, look at my husband. He opened it for me. Did you see the spoiler for Boxycharm Tarte? Yes, I looked at my spoiler, and I'm getting the lashes. I wanted one of the primers. And I'm ready to win a giveaway. I'm ready to do some more giveaways too, but because I'm moving and different things, you guys know I like having nice giveaways. And with both my daughters leaving for college, right now financially, I just can't do it. But I was also thinking maybe to do a giveaway and just give like a palette, not like my big ones, because I enjoy giving back. I love it. I'm getting a primer I wanted the mascara. Oh, really? What primer are you getting? I saw one on Not So Evil Stepmom. The Boxy Luxe spoiler. What is the spoiler for the Boxy Luxe? She always finds spoilers. I don't know how she does it. She finds them so easy. I got the lashes. I wanted the purple Becca primer. I wanted the one that's the matte one, because I already have the Becca primer, which is fine, but I wanted to try that matte one. I'm getting lashes too. I have extensions. That sucks. The dark bottle, I can't remember. For the primer, I think that's what it is. You're getting the primer? Oh my God. No spoilers for Boxy Luxe sign up. Yeah, just checked. Okay, good. I know it's going to be around the middle of the month. I do know that because it has to be, right? Because the first box is going to, I don't know why I've been stuttering. The first box is going to be in September. The Boxy Luxe spoiler was a Tarte blush palette. It was? Where did you find the spoiler for? Like on Facebook or something? Oh, that's awesome. What do you guys think about the price? Now, I know it's what? Every 3 months. I think it's what? $50, $49.99. What do you guys think about the price? And then I thought for the Boxy Luxe, I thought that you would get everything that's in the Boxycharm, right? The regular Boxycharm plus a few extras. But now I'm hearing you might only get a couple things that are in the Boxycharm. Another spoiler is the Tarte Park Avenue Prince Bronzer. Where are you guys finding these? Read Addie's comment. Okay, where you at, Addie? Where are you at, girlfriend? Let me see. It's the palette, yeah. Yes, Not So Evil Stepmom said the Tarte and the bird cages. Where did I hear the bird cages from? I think that's in the regular Boxycharm. No, that's in the regular Boxycharm now. Only 3 items in the Boxy Luxe from the Norm. I know. Didn't they say before you'll get everything in the regular Boxycharm? Boxycharm Beauties and Facebooks always has spoilers. See, I have to look. My problem is I don't do social media a lot. If you look on my Instagram, I do have Instagram. I never post. I think the last time I posted, I have to get better at it. I have a Twitter that I don't know how to use because I don't even know how to tweet things. Retweet. I need somebody to come over and show me. You saw it on Instagram? I got to start looking. Yeah, he changed what he originally said. I don't do social media on them. Okay. The Nightingale palette is for the regular Boxycharm, and the Park Avenue Princess will probably be in Boxy because they wouldn't do two. Right, I agree with that too. Yep. Watch Yari G. She has all the Boxycharm spoilers. All right, I'll have to remember that one. I don't even have a Twitter. I have a Twitter, but I don't know how to post on it. That's BS. They even said we will be charged twice for the regular and the upgrade. Really? I thought it was either or. Not the Nightingale will be in the, yeah. But the Nightingale will be in the Box Luxe too. Oh, it will be. Okay. Because I know 3 of the things will be, hey, birthday twin. There's my agent, Gorgeously. If you haven't already, subscribe to her. We have the same birthday. We did a few collabs. I call her my birthday twin. That's what Not So Evil stepmom said. Okay. You know what? I have to check and see if I'm still subscribed to her, because I haven't seen any of her videos pop up. And I know I'm subscribed to her and I have the bell on. But I don't think I got any notifications from her. I have to check, because you know YouTube will unsubscribe. How is your wrist? It's doing better. I have my braces on right now. It's still sore. Like you see, I can like twist now with my fingers. I still can't, like, with the washcloth, like, wring it out. I couldn't think of the word when I was saying it early. So okay, so the first day, this is funny. You guys are going to laugh your ass off. Because I had the bright idea to get both wrists done at the same time. So the first day I thought, shit, I got makeup on. How the hell am I going to take my makeup off, right? Because it hurts so bad. So I did like I don't know, probably still had makeup on. Well, I went to wash my face, and even the next day, I can get the water, like, I had a hard time turning the faucet, right, because just twisting your wrist. But I couldn't get all the water out of the washcloth because it's hard for me to wring it out. So it was like soaking wet. So when I put it on my face, I had water all down me. But I can now wring it out, but not completely. It still has a lot. It's still painful. But they did tell me that 3 to 4 days, and well, I got it Monday, the shots, and so it's been 4 days, but, you know, hopefully, and the pain is from the shots, not from the carpal tunnel, because I told you earlier that the one shot, they put in my vein, they hit my vein. I have to go. Good night, Ann. Okay, good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm not going to be in here too much longer because my husband's home now. Hello, first time here. I'm late though, but I am enjoying. Oh, good. I'm so happy. I come every Thursday night at 8 p.m. It used to be Eastern time. It used to be 7. But a lot of people thought 8 o'clock was better because I didn't think, you know, California, they're 3 hours difference. And so it's 8 o'clock. But when school starts, because my son is going into 9th grade, I don't know if I could do 8 o'clock anymore. I might have to do 7 my time, or maybe work out where maybe one week I do 7, the other one I do 8. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out together. Lisa, may she have, but I just watched her video and she's been sick because of oh, okay. So maybe that's why, yeah. Because I think, what is she, 3 months now? Or maybe 4. So maybe she just didn't put up videos. Hey, Trailer Talk Live. How are you? That's my pit bull buddy. If you don't know, she just started her channel too, and she's got a beautiful pit bull. Beautiful. Oh my God. My daughter starts her freshman year in really? Ours don't start. Hey, Age Graceful. Ours don't start till September 7th. But in New Jersey, we start later, and then we don't get out of school to, I think it was June 21st when we got out of school. So we don't start until the first week of September, like around the 7th. It amazes me when I hear some people, like, their kids are already in school, and I'm like, damn, our vacation just started. My daughter starts kindergarten. Aww. You know, my son will be 23. And I still have his picture of his first day going to kindergarten on the bus. And I have that picture where I had him turn around. Oh, I love it. Oh, I just love it. My daughter, okay, it started August 1st, see? It's like we just got out the end of June because we had snow days, so we had to make up some days. And I'm like, damn, we just started our vacation. You love it. Oh, thank you. Now, if you met my grandmother last week, now she's got a strong accent too. My daughter will be 2 this month. I'm dreading when she starts kindergarten. You know what's funny? I did too. I thought, oh, but you know what? After a while, I was like, thank God, good. You got because here for kindergarten, it was only half day. So at least so either you had the morning or the afternoon. So at least I got a couple hours of a break where I can clean the house, take a nap, you know? My daughter is 23 and my son is 21. Wow. You're back? All right. I'm only going to be on here for like another 5 minutes. But I don't like getting off of here. I really enjoy. See, I was able to turn the thing. I I just enjoyed talking to you guys. We had some severe weather days that got out of like, I'll tell you this. I said this before in a lot of my lives, so you guys probably already know this story. I was 15 and I moved to Georgia, Lawrenceville, Georgia with my uncle. And so I started school there. And, in Jersey, like Christmas time, there's either snow or like the wind chill factor is like negative something. We're used to cold weather. And I'll never forget that I was wearing like a short sleeve shirt and it was like 60 and people were wearing jackets and stuff. I'm like, oh my God. Even like, I think it was starting to sleet. You were out of that school so fast and everything. Like they shut everything down and I'm like, really? We would have snow up to your hips and you still went to school. Unless, like where I live now, there's a lot of walkers because their schools are closed. So, a lot of people don't shovel their snow. And so now they do have like the snow days because of that, because of the walkers, But when we all caught the bus, it didn't matter. You went to school. Listen to that song Slow Down by Nicole Nordman. When my daughter started back to school and I was crying so hard. Aww. Mine will be 7, 4, 3, and 2. My oldest will be. Do you know what I'm having a problem with? I'm noticing because like my daughters are going to college. My oldest son, I have 3 kids and 2 stepkids, right? So they will be 23. My stepson will be 21 or 22. We have 2 daughters that are 18 and I have a 14-year-old. So I'm getting to the point now, like, I'm getting like, not baby fever, but I miss my kids being small because, they don't need me anymore, and it's like, I don't know. I'm getting to that point, My babies are 3, 5, and 5 months. My baby starts kindergarten on the 20th. You're not ready. I know. See, when they're small like that, I got very upset too as my firstborn. But then after like a month, I was like, yes, But it was only a half a day, so I was only gone, he was only gone for 3 or 4 hours. It wasn't that long, But I remember him crying, and then I had to start taking him to school. And, then he was okay, I don't have kids, but I have 6 nephews and 1 niece, and I hate how fast. I know, don't they? I remember when I worked, this lady was like 88, 89, and she still worked. And I used to always work. I was a single mom, and so I worked so many hours a week. I would work. I mean, literally, 1 week, I think I worked, it was over 80 hours. I know that in 1 week. Because I had to make the money. And here, I was a fool, because the more that you work, Uncle Sam takes almost all that money. So, like, you're working for free. And she would tell me, Ann, you need to spend more time with your kids because they grow up so fast. And I got offended, like, who the hell is she telling me to spend time with my kids? But she was right. I worried about money too much, and I missed some of the time that I wish I would have spent more time with my kids. You know what I mean? They only have 1, Georgette. What do they only have 1 of? What are you saying? And have you seen any spoilers for Ricky? Did I see any spoilers? What is the spoiler? I don't remember. I think I did, but I don't remember what it is. Overtime taxes are... I know. I remember that I made... Here's the thing. My schedule was... Because I worked at Sony Music. The schedule was 4 days on and 4 days off. And it was 12-hour shifts. So... And it was every 7 weeks you did the change. So as soon as you got used to it, because it was 7 weeks, then you would switch up. So you would work 7 in the morning to 7 at night. And then 7 weeks later, you would work 7 at night to 7 in the morning. And like I said, 4 days on, 4 days off. So, but you could work the overtime on the days you had off. So for the first and second day, it was time and a half. The third and fourth day was double time. So before my car accident, and you got to remember, my car accident was 2005. So I was only in my 20s when I had my car accident. I was making over $19 an hour. Mind you, at that time, I was just getting my GED because I was temp, and in order to get hired permanent, I'd have to have my GED. So to make almost 20 bucks an hour, and this was going years ago. Imagine if I was still working there. So making double time, you're making over $40 an hour, right? Then they stopped it to where you only can work 3 days overtime, not the fourth. So that time I was making $40 an hour, I lost it all because they took freaking taxes out. So I worked for nothing. It was stupid, Mine are Boxycharm, Allure, and Ipsy, and yours are, what is mine? I don't know what you said, Lisa. Jessica, my son is special to, I don't know what you're saying. I'm 42 and loved Hello Kitty and Tinkerbell. Yes, yes. Are you talking about ages? Lisa's 50, and you don't look like you're 50. You have really good skin. Would you marry me? I would, but I'm married. What's your 3 favorite sub boxes that you'd recommend? I love Boxycharm. I think my wrist is starting to hurt. I think Boxycharm is great for like if you're starting your makeup collection, things like that. So I do like Boxycharm. I do like Ipsy too. Ipsy is great for if you're just starting your collection as well, and you get to try different products. Because I'm one that I do enjoy getting samples, right, for $10, because then you can try these products and see if you like them and get the full size. And it's also brands that you didn't hear of. So I love Ipsy, and Ipsy's good for like a teenager too, you know. And so it would be Boxycharm, Ipsy, and I do like Allure. I don't know what my top 3 is, but I definitely like Boxycharm and Ipsy. I don't think I'd ever get rid of them. I can't afford any of the boxes. I know they can be expensive. I mean, I'm going to be very honest. A lot of them, not a lot, but some of them, a good of them, I do get free for review because I could never afford all them boxes. But I do pay for my Boxycharm, and I do pay for Ipsy. I do pay for Allure, you know. But I definitely recommend at least them 2. What do you guys recommend? Allure's going to be good for the next few months. I think all the way till September, it's going to be really good. Yes, Boxycharm is definitely a must-have. FabFitFun too. That's a good. I forgot about that because that's a lifestyle box. Because I know a lot of people only want to get makeup. I enjoy getting hair care because my hair is dry at the ends. I enjoy getting, because I am 42, so I do enjoy skincare and I do enjoy makeup. So I like that like variation, you know. And I am getting into more lifestyle boxes too, where it's like different things as well. Okay, my Boxycharm MC FabFitFun are my favorite. Okay, so a lot of you like it. I thought, because I get a lot of comments that the box is too expensive because it's what? $49.99, but I do have a code for $10 off. So for $39.99, your first box is great. But you figure, but thank God it's only every 3 months. But if the value is there, like the last time it was like what, almost $400 in value for $50. Allure is killing it. It definitely is. I seen that with FabFitFun. I think there was 3 things you can customize. So if you get it, make sure you customize it so that you can get what you want. So far there's 3 different options that you can get. Matter of fact, I think add-ons was today, right? For everybody else, I need to see. I didn't check the add-ons because I did not know that if you get an add-on, even if you spend $5, you get your boxes earlier. I never got add-ons, and so my boxes were like 2 months late. So make sure you get, if you want to get your boxes first, get an add-on, even something cheap, you know? Yes, add-ons are today. I'm glad you guys, because after we get off this live, I'm going to have to check that out. I have to go, but I will be watching for more. Oh, good, good. Yeah, I have to check off my add-ons. I know. How do you customize? You go on there and you hit like the little menu and it'll say add-ons, not add-ons live. Automatically it will have customize. So make sure you go on there, because if you wait too long, maybe something that you want won't have that color or whatever. I think like one of them you could have got like that nice bag that was worth what, $125, but I picked the makeup brushes. And they had, you can either get the silver one or the black and rose gold. And I picked the black and rose gold because I figured they would sell out. What was the other one? Like a tea kettle? That was a really nice one, or an umbrella. Because I live in Jersey and it's always raining. I picked the umbrella. And I forget what the other one was. I don't remember. Thank you so much for my giveaway prize. Oh, Samantha, good. I'm glad. Did you like everything? I picked I'm glad you're on here, because I have even had comments to say, do you, something about if I even send them off. And I'm like, yeah, I guess because there's so much scamming going on. But my giveaway prizes, I always send off. And if I got to wait a week, I always let you guys know, right? I say, you know, and I always send the tracking thing. So my giveaways are always real. My umbrella blue, oh, that's right. The umbrella was the, so I had it wrong. So it was the umbrella or the earbuds. I picked the umbrella. I almost picked the earbuds because they were like 50 bucks. The, oh, okay, and the teapot and the coffee. That's right. You're right. I picked the teapot because I have, for the coffee, I have one of them Keurigs, or if I'm saying it right. So the teapot I thought would be nice for decorations, or like my friend Abby, she collects teapots. And so she puts her makeup brushes in the teapots. So I thought I can always use that too. Lisa, you picked the coffee press. Did anyone get the Becca highlighter for referring anybody? Yes, I got that last month. And I gave that away. Somebody got. I think this month I'm getting the Bum Bum Cream. I picked the earbuds for my hubby. He broke his. I know. In a way, it's like, oh, maybe I should have picked that one. You leaving? No. Okay. I'm getting ready to get off of here, too. Anyway, that's a great idea. Me too, Ann. I did my first giveaway and sent the tracking number to the two winners. Yes. Only because I'm going to be very honest. I do procrastinate a little bit. Sometimes it takes me a week and a half because I always pick two winners. Every month. This is what I do. In case you're listening and you don't know. So whoever comments a lot that I see that they're commenting and liking the videos or whatever, every month I always pick two people and I will say email me. And what I'll do is send them something. So like Jennifer Too Much For You, I sent her the Too Faced Peachy Matte palette. I sent her that, and I sent somebody else something. I just like doing it to give back because you guys are supporting me. So sometimes what I do is if I have giveaways and then sometimes I send maybe a few more people like something small. I like to go to the P.O. box with everything together. So sometimes it'll take me a little bit longer, but I always let them know. I don't say, oh, I put it in the mail. Because I won 2 or 3 giveaways that I never got my prizes. Never. And that's when I was first starting off in YouTube. One of them was just, she was doing something, I think every week for the month of her birthday. So it was a small thing. So the first one was a Tarte Shape Tape. And at that time I never tried it. And it was what, 24, 25 bucks. I know they raised the price now. And so I was so excited. I was just starting my channel. I didn't have a lot of makeup. I wanted to try it. And she lied and said, oh, I sent it to you. It should be there on Friday. So I waited till like Tuesday or Wednesday and I emailed her back and I said, I'm not trying to be pushy, but because I always give my mom's address. This is before I had my P.O. box because I know somebody's always there. And I go, did you mail it? I went to make sure it wasn't lost. And she goes, oh, yeah, I mailed it. You should get it. And I never got it. And everybody else that won little giveaways, like something, 1 or 2 things, she stopped her YouTube for like a few months. She was avoiding them. One time I won, which I was excited, I won like a little hair clip. And because my hair is so thin, it was like a really nice hair, because I always put it in this like little black little, what do you call these, scrunchies. And it was like this little hair clip. She has like her own little shop, an Etsy shop. And it had like the little thing that goes through it. It's really pretty, and it's for people with thin hair. And I was so excited. And it was like 12 or 15 bucks, you know, and I figured, oh, that would be nice to try. And I remember it was right around Christmas time, or maybe Thanksgiving. And she kept telling me, oh, it got shipped back. I didn't have enough stamps on it. I didn't have this. And I thought, well, go to the post office and have them weigh it. Then she said she did. She goes, it kept getting mailed back. And I never got it. That's been over a year. And there was something else I can't remember. So I know people do a lot of scams. So that's why I always send the tracking number so you guys can track it and stuff like that. Yeah. Now, there have been some giveaways that I did get. Not that all my giveaways I have it. But there's a few. Why are people like that, you know? Well, you surprised me with the extras. I always do that. When people win, I throw extra things in because I just love giving back. And I don't know if you guys really know how much I appreciate you guys. And I'm not just saying that. I truly, truly mean that. So I enjoy giving back. You guys, I won the blood sugar palette. Oh, I want that palette too. But it's like $54 from Instagram. I know her online. She's so sweet. She sent extras. Oh, see, that's nice. All right, guys, let me get off here. I've been on here for an hour and a half. My God, no wonder why my throat is dry. I don't shut up, do I? But thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. And I'll have my Macy's subscription. My Macy's video will be up tomorrow, and then my Boxycharm should be in tomorrow, and I will do that. But make sure you check it out. Make sure you check out my Walgreens. I feel like there's like cat hair or something. Make sure you check out my Walgreens box that I put up today so you can see what's in it, and maybe you'll like it, maybe you don't. But guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please, because it does help me out when you do thumbs up the video. But I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.